Okay, good morning everyone. Today I would like to present about the crime and punishment. And many of you know what is the crime and why the punishment is due for the crime. Here's the definition of the crimes according to some websites. Crimes are those actions deemed so destructive to society as to justify state intervention. Or in my way, it's any act that's against the society. I mean, everything that you do that's against the society and the regulation and the rules in the country. And I would like to split the crime as three segment majors, which is the defenses, the law breaking and defenses and violence. The law breaking, which is everything people do that's against the law. I mean, breaking and entering is the crime of entering a resident or other enclosed property without authorization, other enclosed property with authorization and some element of force. If there is a purpose to commit a crime, or this is a break-in, without an intent to commit crime, breaking and entering by itself usually carries a charge of the crime of trespass. And the second one, which is deviancy, which the behavior that goes against the accepted norms and value of the society. Something, in my way, it's something like unnatural. Doing something that's unacceptable to the society. And the third part, which is the violence, the act or intent of violent action or behavior. Anything that's involved with the crime and violence to the society, and meaning to harm a person or a place in the society. And the second thing, which is the punishment. Punishment is the practice imposing something unpleasant or aversive on a person or animal or property, usually in response to disobedience, defiant or behavior deemed morally wrong by individual, governmental, or religion principles. And there's three kinds of punishment. The first one is capital punishment, and the second is material punishment or financial punishment, and the third one is corporal punishment. First one, the capital punishment, we already have talked about it in the academic writing class, which is the death penalty. If someone killed someone or someone threatening the society, the best punish for him or her is to execute him. And the material punishment, which is like the financial punishment to anyone who trying to cheated the people with like, for example, if a pharmacy who's selling something fake, like medicines or drug, the best way that in these days to punish them is by let them pay some money for the government and to help the society. And the corporal punishment, which is the physical punishment. In the past, they used the sticks to hit someone, and in these days, some schools, I don't know, I mean, if they still have it or not, they punish their student or if they do something, but in the past, it was the like in punishment for someone who's stealing or having an affair with another woman, even he's married, or being a gay. But in these days, we don't see that. And here is the countries who's still using the capital punishment. And the map above right here, it's the countries that ban gays in the military. We see most, like half of the world who's using the capital punishment to stop the criminal minds of killing and doing bad things to the society. And last point that I'm gonna talk about, which is what lead people to commit crime. Poverty, the poor people. If there is no money, people will die. So there is no, another way. They think that they can get money from except the crime or doing something bad to the society to get the money and feed their children. And the second one, which is the mental retarded people or the psycho people. The psycho people who's crazy, who's doesn't know what to do or threatening the society by anything that's harm the people. And the third one, which is the poor education. Government need to educate the people to be aware from the crime and to have knowledgeable people that's away from crimes and violence. And all in all, crime is anything that people who doesn't want to see in the society, and government and rules and regulation are putting to put a limitation for this actions. And in conclusion, I hope I don't see any crime in this. In these days, in my country or in U.S. or any country in the world, and punishment is the best way that's to stop the criminal minds or the criminal people from doing that. And thank you for listening to me. And if you have any question, please feel free to ask.
What kind of punishment do you think is effective?
Yeah, the punishment is stopping the people from doing the bad things. If I right now someone who's planning to do something, and he think about what's gonna happen to him when the police catch him, or the punishment that he gonna get when he do the bad things, he will stop. If there is a strong rules that stop the crime. I mean, the punishment is the best way. I mean, to stop the crime and violence in the society.
And then punishment has to be strict.
Yeah, there is no way to be mercy in people who doesn't have a mercy. I mean, if someone is killing someone, that's mean he doesn't have a mercy. So we don't have a mercy to him. So we kill for kill.